I'm similar to the Thriller in Manila. Honeys call me bigger, the condom filler. Whether it's stiff tongue or stiff dick, Biggie squeeze it to make shit fit. Now check this shit, I got the pack of Rough Riders in the back of the Pathfinder. You know the epilogue by James Todd Smith. I get swift with the lyrical gift. Hit you with the dick, make your kidney shift. Here we go, but I'm not domino. I got the funk flow to make your drawers drop slow. So recognize the dick size in these Coincatch jeans. I wear 13s, know what I mean? I fuck around and hit you with the Hennessy dick. Mess around and go blind, don't get to see shit. The next batter, here to shatter your blatter, it doesn't matter. Skinny or fat or light skinned or black, baby, I drop these. Bonique with my me, screaming I poppy. I love it when they call me Big Pop, but I only smoke blunts if they roll prop. But look, I got ya caught up with the drunk flow. Fuck taekwondo, I told a fofo. For niggas getting mad cause they bitch chose me, a big black motherfucker with G. You see, all I do is separate the game from the truth. Big bang boots from the Bronx to Bolivia, getting physical like Olivia Newt. Tricks up my click dick all day with no trivia. So give me a bankroll and a bag of weed. I'm guaranteed to fuck until I nosebleed. Even if the new man's a certified Mac, you get that H-Town in you. You want that old thing back?
Like B-I-double-T-I-E with some new R-U-L-E. Notorious, known for busting in your E-Y-E. Baby, bitches know they love to hate me. How come you come, we're coming back to maybe. How close we came to coming together is crazy. How come you and your sis make similar faces? When y'all coming, y'all be crying like I'm killing y'all bitches. I know there's a bigger picture than the camera rolling. Cause I don't think y'all be knowing how this shit's unfolding. Back shots to the rear, got the Mac unloading. Gotta reload like every so often. Saying I got my swagger back. I'm looking like bitch, my swagger never left. Don't be so hard pressed to be impressed by these new rappers. They actors and the fact is, you want that old thing back.
Like Scarface and Bushwick, Willie D, having nightmares, the girl's killing me. She mad because what we had didn't last. I'm glad because her cousin let me hit the ass. Fuck the past, let's dwell on the 500 SL, the E and J and ginger ale. The way my pockets swell to the rim with Benjamins. Another hund's in the crib, please send it in. I fuck non-stop, lick my lips a lot. Used to lick the clips a lot, but licking clips has to stop. Cause y'all don't know how to act when the tongue go down below. Peep the funk flow, really go. I got the cleanest, meanest penis. You never seen this, stroke of genius. So take off your Tim boots and your bodysuit. I mean the spandex and hit my man next. Sex get rougher when they come to the nut buster. Pussy crusher, black nasty motherfucker. I don't chase them, I replace them. And if I'm caressing them, I'm undressing them. Fuck what you heard, who's the best in New York? Fulfilling fantasies without that nigga Mr. Raw. Or tattoo, I got you wrapped around my dick. And when I'm done, I got the split.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. or actually happy Tuesday. Sorry, Monday was a holiday. Nice to see all of you. Just heads up, I will not be streaming the rest of the week. I'm going to be out of town on a fishing trip. Thought I get that out of the way. What's up, Colin? How you doing? Sneak. So, man, Bitcoin looks ready to start the final pump of the cycle. Likely so. I think we're either done or very close to the end. For me, I don't really care for calling the exact top, but we're very close, to say the least. I mean, we're watching bullish news not push the market higher. So for me, it's like the end is nigh, you know. And if it's not, then it is what it is. We made a bunch of money. We held through a lot of crap. You know, we didn't sell sub 50, sub 60. I mean, we sold it. I bought between 15 and 20K and sold at, what was it, just sub 100? That's pretty solid. I mean, a lot of you followed that, and it's very solid. Let's get started here. So the S&P, I'll be real with you. I said this last week. I did not expect this just to V. I expected more of a range before going higher. Due to the overall tariff situation, it looks like a lot of it's been kind of resolved. Not completely, but somewhat resolved. I mean, at this point, obviously in a macro view, I see the stock market going higher. In a micro view, I'm stuck between whether we range or just straight go higher. I mean, obviously, once we break our blue line, our blue all-time high, then yeah, we're just going straight higher. It'd be a little amazing to me if this just V's higher. Primarily because this is quite a substantial correction. I mean, you guys, like, taking part, this correction is almost as big as this correction, right? You're talking about 27% there. You're talking about 22% here that recovered in 3 or 4 weeks. This took months. It took almost a year to actually from all-time high to all-time high, you're talking 2021 all the way to 2023. So 2 years to recover from that. If we want to just go higher, then it is what it is, but doing all good, man. Planning my exit strategy for the coming months. I hope it goes well for you. I'm completely out. I know that has been a subject for criticism, but I don't really care where I sell. I just want to retain those gains. And look, if you miss out on a little bit, you miss out. You're always going to miss out on some. You're not going to catch the exact bottom. You're not going to sell the exact top. So taking profits for me, it just made sense. Honestly, I'm glad I did it. The only altcoin that I sold that is above where I sold is Tau, and I actually think Tau is right where I sold it. Sold my Tau right in here, right in this box. I don't know the exact price because we had all the fluctuation. I just know somewhere in the mid, like quarter mid 400s. So, okay, maybe Tau's where it was, but Fetch is down substantially. Ethereum's still down. Solana's down. Gal is down. ICP is down. I mean, look at what ICP's been doing since February. You look at February, where did we sell? Somewhere in here. I mean, this is one of those I quite literally bought here and barely made a gain on it. Sold it in mid-February around here, and we've been dropping ever since. And this is what most of the altcoin market even looks like. Looking for that weekly / monthly divs and then down to the day / 4 hour to press the button to sell. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. So I'm just going to skip ahead to Bitcoin. I don't have a ton of time today. I think I'm supposed to go back to the gym and spar with one of my buddies. So he hasn't texted me yet, but I also have another friend's birthday tonight. And then I leave for my trip tomorrow morning. So I'm jam-packed, but I wanted to give you guys an update. So what Colin's talking about, and really what I've been talking about for the last several months, we have issues, right? We have very clear divergences, right? Lower highs in RSI, higher highs in price. You also have lower volume. Yes, stock is technically reset, but if we look at the other cycles, I mean, we topped in November of 21, right where we are now, and stayed down for a whole 2 years, right until January 2023, about a year and a half. So for me, it's like, where's the top? And guys, taking perspective here, right? We talked about how you have this kind of diminishing gains from cycle to cycle, you know, in the 2013 to 2016 or 2015, whatever it was, you had 1,000x gains and then 100 from, I think we went from like $200 to 20K. right? 100x. And then you look at the 6K or the 3K bottom all the way to the 60K high. You have a 20x. Now you're looking at kind of a 6 to 7x. I mean, there's a clear trend that we're not seeing the type of gains that we have in the past. That's marginally makes sense because you need money to pump the market. Like to make a 2x from here, you need another $1 trillion. It's a lot of money. I bought all of my Solana at $13, so I'm not in such a big hurry to sell. Yeah, but you would be if it dropped. Like if Bitcoin drops 20%, Solana's going to drop 40. Yeah. So, I mean, who really knows, right? As much as I want to say that, but buying at $13, Solana's sitting at 177, 10x. It's pretty good, man. I don't know how much money you got in, but probably wise to take profit soon. Send it once and for all. Send it fast. I mean, if it happens, it happens. It is what it is. I just see too many issues. So starting to look at the weekly. We talked about the issues on the monthly. I mean, it's clear as day. Volume is lacking, going down. Price is going up. The same exact thing happened in 2021. On the second peak, right? We had volume going down, price going up, creating those divergences there. What are we doing again? Creating divergences between those two highs and honestly the three highs, right? You have two levels of divergence, as someone has told me apparently. Right, this is one level of divergence, and then this would be the second level of divergence because it's between the actual points. Anyways, you have the divergences, you have the volume issue. You also have an overbought stock, very, very overbought, which we've seen almost every single time other than right here, which still moves sideways for several weeks. You see that drop after. Let's even look. Drop. Kind of a drop, but we weren't peaked. This did move sideways, which was clean, right? Dropped all the way down. Right? We went up, overbought again, dropped all the way back down. So, as much as I want to say we could just continue sideways and continue upwards, I just don't see that being the case. I also saw a statistic that the most profit taking ever has happened today or in the last couple weeks. There's a tweet, and let me pull it up. I saw it on my phone. I'm going to send it to myself. I actually didn't send it to myself. I sent it to my buddy, but just did it not send? What's that? Here we go. So this is the tweet. Short-term Bitcoin holders have realized $11.4 billion in profits last month. This is a 950% spike from 1.2 the month before. Only 8% of trading days in Bitcoin's history have seen a higher profit-taking levels. So for me, seems like the big boys are taking profits. Seems like anyone with half a brain is taking profits, and I would like to extend that to you guys again. Look, I can be wrong all day. And what I'm talking about specifically, guys, if you bought Bitcoin really in this white box, you should be looking to take profits. If you think that Bitcoin, if you truly believe that Bitcoin's going to go to 200K in the next couple months, props to you. If you have conviction on that, props to you. I don't see it happening. I don't see how it's going to happen. Every single sign and signal that I'm seeing, you're seeing bullish news, and not only bullish news, but probably the most bullish news that Bitcoin's ever seen, with the United States trying to implement more crypto-friendly regulation and crypto-friendly events. And Bitcoin's not budging. So, again, where did we see that? And that was 2021. That was at our high, right at 65K. We had Nexon. We had Tesla buying. We had all these great and bullish events. And what did price do? Price didn't budge. Price barely moved. So look, maybe I'm wrong in the fact of, is the top in? I don't know. I don't care. But what I would hate to happen is, okay, let's say we get another couple weeks of upside, and then we just start the nuke. And again, similar to 2021, completely. It just straight up head down. You had no time to sell. When things sell off, it's fast, it's brutal, and my job is to point out the facts to you guys, and the facts are, I don't see strength in this market. I just don't see it. And the same thing went when I told people to buy in 2022 and 2023. Right? We were down 80%. Narratives were like bearish narratives weren't pushing price lower. You had a FTX crashed, yet the market really didn't move much lower. You had, probably some of the worst sentiment crypto's ever seen. That's a buying signal, right? Already took enough profit at 280 when there were major divs and higher time frames, so everything else from here is an extra. Oh, awesome, man. That's good to hear. Excellent to hear. Yeah, we've established that Bitcoin really doesn't look that strong. And to be fair and frank, I still think something like this will happen where we create a bearish divergence with higher highs and lower highs. Volume's been all over the place. The 4 hour, a lot of sideways, not bad. Still thinking this, I mean, if you do something like this, it's done, right? We're probably headed to the 90s for a retest. And how does that look on the weekly? Well, that creates and establishes your third divergence, which to me says get the hell out, right? That is a macro market structure changer. Last couple things, Bitcoin dominance. I know dominance is heading a little bit lower, but ultimately, guys, this is still very bullish. I tweeted about this yesterday, so there are no confusions. I don't see any weakness here, and the same goes for Ethereum to Bitcoin. Yes, Ethereum to Bitcoin's technically pumping, but just as much as we went down, we could pump halfway and revisit lows, right? And then that would be your entry point. I don't think that Ethereum has the strength that we'd like to see yet. And that's just my personal opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Don't care if I'm wrong. I'm not putting money in alts when Bitcoin's been the major driver of the market and Bitcoin dominance still looks as strong as it does. And not to mention, you start to open things up like Link to Bitcoin, and it looks, I mean, this is weak. Tau to Bitcoin doesn't look, really, Tau doesn't look bad, but Tau to Bitcoin doesn't look strong. Fetch to Bitcoin really doesn't look strong. I mean, yes, we regained a level, but still, you haven't put in a higher low nor a higher high yet. Solana to Bitcoin doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look strong. I mean, if it regained whoops, if it did something like this, where you retest, breakout retest, okay, sure. I just don't see how Solana runs any further because of all of the meme coin scams. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry for the boring takes today. I know a lot of it's been the same, but I haven't really seen any changes. I'm trying to stay away from lower time frame trading right now just because I've got all these trips. I'm going to be busy. Really no point, in my opinion. So I think until daily divs form, right, you're probably okay for now. But again, if we're talking macro perspective, which is really the most of what I talk about on here, I hope some of you are looking to take profit soon, especially if you bought in the 15 to 20Ks. You're up 500%. I mean, how greedy are you going to be? All right, guys, I know today was quick. I just want to give a little update. I've got a lot going on this week. I still have to pack for this trip. We're going to be gone for 5 days. It's 4 of my closest buddies and I. We're going to be fishing in the Appalachian Mountains. So looking forward to that. But with all that said, guys, be patient, use risk management.